Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video is day 2 of my 31 days of Halloween movie watches. So after watching the last movie I watched and it being so bad, I decided just to start with my pile of stuff I picked out before I do any more streaming movies. And first up was a film from 1985. It's Dario Argento presents, a film by Lamberto Bava, and that is Demons. Hadn't seen this one. Had been wanting to watch it for really since I got it. So finally decided to check it out this year, and I enjoyed it. But at the same time, the story has a lot of problems. Starting off with the positives, you have obviously the special effects, makeup, and everything looks amazing. The kills are great, and I like the fact that it mostly takes place in one setting in the theater because they're getting a free screening of a movie. So I like that it's contained and kind of amps up the danger, in my opinion. But as for the negatives, like I said, it is the story. So, try to figure out where I want to start with this one. Once everything sort of starts to happen, they do tend to have them at times kind of stand there and watch a person change. They do it at least 3 times throughout the movie. I didn't really care for that because I'm sitting here thinking, they're changing. Why are you standing there watching it, saying we need to run but not running? Also, the it felt like because there was it kept cutting away to this group of people outside driving around, doing drugs, and then cutting back to the theater. You could definitely tell that was filler. There was really no reason for that whole scene. So that definitely was just a filler. They needed something to fill the runtime to make it a little bit longer, and that's what they came up with. So very unneeded, but it is what it is. It's I didn't like the fact that they was able to not get they wasn't able to get out of this theater, but somehow this group and the cops managed to get in. To me, that made no sense. And then, as you go along and you get toward the end, you have a scene where he's driving this this prop dirt bike with the sword, and he's going through killing the demons, and you can clearly tell he's not even really touching them. And then you get this chopper that crashes through the ceiling, And I was like kind of confused at why the chopper would just crash through the ceiling. But then once they escape, you realize that you find out that the world outside of the theater has also been overrun by demons. And for me, it didn't make sense to how the outside of the theater is being overrun. You know, the world outside the theater is being overrun by demons, because it started because the one girl got cut on her face from the mask, and it started to affect everybody in. They started to attack everybody in the theater was starting to get attacked by people from inside the theater. So how it managed to spread outside, I don't know. It never really explains it. Um, it uh, it just kind of happens, I guess you could say. Because you can say, well, maybe one escaped, but how did some demons escape, but yet the people couldn't escape, and they searched the whole theater to get out? You know, it just didn't make sense. Um, so the movie, while uh, entertaining in certain aspects, definitely left you with a negative feeling toward the story itself. Um, I didn't have any issue with the dialogue or anything. I thought nothing was too cheesy with what they said. Um, I think the cheesiest person character that they had was, I don't know if he was like a pimp or really what he was. It was the black guy in the beginning that was um, sort of trying to be the leader. Um, Stuff that he would say wasn't the greatest writing, but at least in my opinion. Uh, but definitely uh, still enjoyed it. Um, give it a. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, I believe, out of 5. Um, I would say 4, but because it's kind of one of those, almost leans into so bad it's good, I guess. But um, I think it's still definitely, like, if I'm having to choose between Demons and Night of the Demons, I'm definitely going to choose Night of the Demons, because I feel like while they both have great effects, they're just, the story's just better in Night of the Demons, and I would probably give Night of the Demons a 5 out of 5. So for me, I would definitely probably do 3.5 to a 4. I'll go 3.5. Just that way it gives it more room to grow on me as on rewatches. But still recommend it if you're into, like, so bad they're good films. Because this is definitely, like I said, one of those. So that is the second watch for the 31 Nights of Halloween. Halloween. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we'll see you all in the next one.